Give me a college football playoff field of four prediction.
Okay. I can go. I've been thinking about it. So at 1, uh, I have Georgia. Actually, no. Sorry. I have LSU at 1. I think LSU, like I said, loses to Florida State and then runs the table and makes the playoff, keeping Georgia out of it. And then at 2, um, like I said, I have Florida State. I think you're going to have that 1-2, and I think likely national championship rematch, Florida State LSU, and then I have Washington at that 3 spot after winning the Pac-12, and then I have Notre Dame at the 4, and I have kind of the Big Ten eating itself alive. I think the top 4 teams in the Big Ten will kind of beat each other and knock each other out of the playoffs. So that's how I have the Big Ten missing it.
I have Notre Dame at 1.
Whoa, at 1?
I have them 12-0 at 1. At 2, I have Georgia. At 3, I have Utah. And at 4, for the first round matchup of Notre Dame versus Texas.
This is crazy how different all of ours are.
Yeah. Nick, yours is basically like handing Georgia a three-peat.
So for mine, I have Georgia at 1. I had them undefeated. Penn State at 2. They go 12-1, win the conference championship. Strong wins. Oregon gets the avenged loss over Washington from the regular season in the Pac-12 title. They come in at 3. Notre Dame is at 4, and FSU is 5. Even though they avenged the loss to Clemson, Notre Dame gets in because they're Notre Dame at the 4 spot.
Wow. I could totally see that happening for sure.
It's hard for me to have that 14 playoff without Florida State in it, but it's just kind of how it shook out for me. Out of y'all's playoffs, who wins your national championship?
Georgia.
I think Notre Dame.
I've got Texas winning the national championship.
This is a great mix we got going here.
I was gonna say I said Texas was gonna go undefeated and then didn't put them in my playoffs. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just high on all those. There's a lot of teams that I really like this year. I think this is going to be one of the more contentious years for the college football playoff. So I think there's scenarios where you can end up with like 7 or 8 undefeated or 1-loss teams. It's going to be a really hard year for the committee.
Yeah, there was a Bill Connolly, he does all the SP rankings and everything, or SP plus, but he does the returning production stuff as well. And I think it was since he started doing it, or it's been over like 15 years, it's the lowest amount of returning production as a whole in the entire country coming back. So that's something that sticks out for could just be a crazy year as a whole.
A chaos year. That would be great. I'd love to see a chaos year.